Hello there, YouTube. This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and welcome to my Friday show. Today, we're going to talk about an indicator, a Bitcoin indicator that's potentially signaling a topping pattern going on here, right here. As you can look, we have the daily up right here. So the indicator that I'm talking about is the CryptoQuant Bitcoin NVT Golden Cross. I've covered this several times on my channel. Definitely recommend you guys go take a look at some videos in which I've talked about it. I will link those in the top here. So with the NVT Golden Cross, okay, the NVT Golden Cross, this indicator is designed to give an idea of local tops and local bottoms. So when it pulls here into this green area, we can see that this would indicate a local bottom here, local bottom there. And as you can see, as it kind of pulls into that green area, that would indicate a local bottom. Now, conversely, if you look at the red areas here, it pushing into the red areas indicates a local top. Okay, so we've had several local topping signals given here. Okay, and if we overlay this with the price, we can see that it's mostly accurate. Not every signal is 100% accurate. This one I'd probably give 50 to 75% accuracy or so, but you can see there are many times in which, especially like right here, 2020 of the March 2021 bull market, that was a pretty good indication there of a topping pattern playing out here. And then if you want to go ahead and take a look here at May, we had another topping signal give out here in May as well. So the reason why I bring this up is because we have yet another signal given that indicates that there has been overbuying. So we zoom in here to the monthly. We can see this line here, the NVT Golden Cross line, has crossed all the way into the red zone here. And again, the red zone here indicates that it has been strongly overbought. Now, where this lies, I'm not 100% sure. This is a little bit, like I say, about a day or so behind normally. But generally speaking, you'll see it cross up here, and then you'll find a point, and it'll come back down again that we've seen in many other examples here. Like, for instance, this, where you have it starts to cross into the red line for a little bit, and then it immediately comes back down again. So that usually indicates when it actually tops, and when the price kind of rolls over, that usually indicates the top of the price. Okay, so right now what we're waiting for this to roll over and start heading back down again. But the fact that it's in this area at all, the fact that it's in this red area, has indicated to me that this has been an overbought area, and we are approaching a top. I think this top's going to occur within the next couple of days, because usually this is a little time delayed. But based on what I've seen also on the charts, I would tend to agree with this, because as I've been saying the past couple of days, I am not buying this huge spike up for Bitcoin, and it has failed to break out here at 17,200. And even if it did break out above this level, it would then have to go and break out here at above 17,600. And if that happens, we'll cover that when and if it happens. But so far, it has not been able to break out this new level of resistance here at 17,200, and there just hasn't been a lot of buying volume to support that. If we take a look at our volume is still downtrending. So in order to push it higher, you need a larger volume spike in order to push it out of this sideways consolidation pattern. Now, as we all know, Bitcoin doesn't stay sideways for very long. So we're going to wind up either seeing a move to the upside or a move to the downside here, again, I'd say within the next couple of days. And I am waiting patiently to add to my positions. I'm not interested in buying here at 17,000. And I am definitely waiting for lower amounts. I've previously called out that I think it can come down here to 16,300, and then 16,000 or so, and then maybe even all the way back down to retest the lows here at 17,000, at 15,700. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our the accumulation of Bitcoin as well. So in regards to the Bitcoin accumulation, the number of addresses with a balance that's greater than 1 Bitcoin has been rising steadily. I mean, we take a look at this. We saw previously that we crossed the 900,000 mark. Now we're crossing the 950,000 mark. Okay, so we're at 957,000 Bitcoin addresses that have at least 1 Bitcoin, and this is an all-time high. So hodlers and people who are dedicated Bitcoin supporters, Bitcoin investors are going in. They are buying the dip like never before. We're seeing this massive spike up. We've never seen these levels before of accumulation. Even when Bitcoin was $87 or under $100, you'd never have this many addresses that own at least one Bitcoin. And that is crazy to think about. That just goes to show you that the long-term demand for Bitcoin is still very strong, but you have to draw a line between the long-term demand and the short-term demand. And right now, the short-term demand hasn't been as strong, but the long-term demand, as we can see here, is very good, okay? And people have taken this opportunity to add to their positions as well. But there's also, as we've seen, an increased amount of selling as well. Now, the more selling that I expect, the more, the cheaper the Bitcoin price gets, the more I expect people are going to be accumulating, the more addresses they're going to be running up even higher than this. We'll probably wind up breaking 100,000, we'll probably breaking actually 1 million. I'd say at this pace, we'll wind up breaking 1 million in the next couple of months. And just the idea of there being 1 million addresses with at least one Bitcoin in there is just amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum as well. So Ethereum still kind of in the same place as Bitcoin, still moving a little sideways here, still failing to break out here at above about 1,300 or so. And so far, no movement with this. Very, very, very weak day for Ethereum. Not a lot of volume. And it's kind of indicative of Friday, right? Remember that going into the weekends, usually I would say the weekends are for selling. I made an entire video on that and why that's the case, especially in this bear market. But usually on the weekends, we'll see a significant or a slight or a significant pullback in the crypto prices. And then we're going to take a look at our Binance coin. Binance coin has been using this level of support here, 287. Right now, it is stuck right where it is, and so far 287 is acting as a very strong support level. So we'll see if this holds so far. Just remember that the trend for Binance coin right now has been downwards. If you can actually take a trend line and draw it directly downwards here, and you can see that it's still at kind of a, I would say, short-term downtrend, especially when you take a look at this heavy resistance line right here. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. All right. So I do expect that Binance coin is going to break this level here, 287, and it's going to pull back down to this support level at 261. All right. So that's all I've got for you guys today. If you like this content, let me know, like, subscribe, and go ahead and follow me on Twitter as well for the most up-to-date information. This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and I hope you have a fantastic day.